What a mess! Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Rain was tapping at the windows and wind was banging at the doors. It was a miserable day.
Our day out is ruined, Mouse sighed. No mouse would put a paw out in that weather. I'd catch a cold.
Don't worry, Mouse, said Bear. We'll just have to bicycle around in the house. Mouse went first. He pedalled around the plant pots and swerved between the table legs.
Good idea, Bear, he giggled. This is fun.
Soon he was whizzing around.
Whee!
Me too, cried Bear. But Bear was very big and, crashed into the bookshelves.
Eek!
Squealed Mouse.
I nearly got squashed. You're too clumsy, Bear.
Poor Mouse. He so wanted to play outside, but the rain was pelting down. Splish, splosh.
No mouse would put a whisker out in that, he sniffed. I could get blown away.
Don't be sad, Mouse, said Bear. Let's build an indoor tree house. Bear merrily stacked and built.
Our tree house is perfect,
cheered Mouse. But then, when Bear tried to get inside, it all came down with a bang.
You ruined it, snapped Mouse. You're just too big.
Sorry, sighed Bear, rubbing his nose. But we can still have our picnic.
But we don't have a cake, grumbled Mouse. And we can't go to Rabbit Shop. No mouse would put an ear out there.
No need to stamp your paws, said Bear. Come on, we'll make our own cake. Bear rushed around the kitchen, gathering everything together with a clink, clank, jangle. As they measured and mixed, Mouse forgot to be grumpy. And when they carefully poured the chocolatey, buttery batter into the tin, Mouse cheered right up. But when the timer went ding and Bear took the cake out of the oven, it went flop.
That's not a cake, that's a soggy mess, shouted Mouse. Nothing is going right today and it's all your fault.
At that, Bear threw the cake out of the window. Now it's really a soggy cake, he roared, and if I'm too big and too clumsy, then play on your own. Bear stomped off and climbed back into bed. Oh dear. Mouse was squeakless. He had never seen Bear so upset. Without Bear bustling about, all Mouse could hear was the drumming of the rain and the wailing of the wind.
Bear,
called Mouse.
Please come out and play.
But there was no reply. There was only one thing to do. Mouse put a paw out in the rain. It was cold. He put his head out. The raindrops weighed down his whiskers and the wind whistled around his ears. But Mouse stepped out into the big dark wood anyway.
I could get snatched by a monster,
he trembled. Crack! He dodged a falling branch. Creak! Groan! Roar! A huge scary shadow grabbed at him. But Mouse ran on. When Bear got out of bed, he couldn't find Mouse anywhere. Mouse! Mouse! Oh dear, where could he be? Mouse said he would never put a paw out in this weather. Oh dear, said worried Bear as he tidied up. He could get lost, Bear thought, or get snatched by a scary monster. Bear raced out into the storm shouting, Mouse, Mouse, come back. And then he saw Mouse, clutching an enormous cake box.
It's for you,
said Mouse. Inside was a chocolate cake that Mouse had brought all the way back from Rabbit's shop. Bear gave Mouse a huge bear hug. I'm so glad you're safe, he said.
I'm sorry I was me, said Mouse. You aren't too big or too clumsy. You're my best friend and I love you.
Together they hurried home. That afternoon the rain still poured and the wind still howled, but it didn't matter. Bear and Mouse had a wonderful picnic inside. They ate their delicious slices of cake. Bear and Mouse clinked their mugs together. To best friends, whatever the weather. The end.